One.
Welcome back to One Man, One Project. I'm Sam Kintop. We're here at the JOCO Project where one man's going to show us what we're doing today. There is one man right there.
How you doing? My name's Dennis. I'm going to show you what's going on. About a year ago I came down and cut a hole in the floor so we could look. Sam, let's show him this. So we could see what might be going on. I put on a Tyvek suit and I got down in there, and what I found out is we have our 2x12s, 3/4 plywood, furring strips, actually 3/4 plywood. This is a 1x. So I got down in there with the Tyvek suit, figured out what we should do, made a little design. Come here, Sam, let's show them the design. I'm down here now. I'll take it in this room. So I put a bunch of sketches on the wall, figured out some columns, boards, steel. Wanted to figure out what it might cost to do it. And I came in with the price, it was like $55 a foot. I think we're doing it for $39 or something. It worked out well because I was able to put more thought into it. Reamhauser's the architect. He listened to everything I said, ran it by an engineer. They made my 16x16 piers, 18x18 piers. And they're doing it the way I wanted. This floor is sunk 4 inches. It's dropped 4 inches on this side. This is an outside wall made out of stone. Building probably built in late 1800s. That dashed line is the asphalt line parking lot outside. Moisture came in and has just crushed the joist. It's completely taken it all away. When I come back in here, I'll be putting a concrete pier right there and another one there, and I'll show you a little bit more of that later. Thanks, Sam. Come on in here. We're starting in that room and coming this direction on this phase. There's 3 phases. So we'll tear all this stuff off yet today after we get the concrete out. These walls are non-load bearing. I know that because I can see how high they go. This was also a job I took over from a contractor that was failing, so I was involved with it years ago. But with this wall, what we'll do is we'll take all this out. This wall is going to stay. I'll put my lumber back underneath it because we can leave the base on and everything. The wall itself, it can't collapse. It can't even sink in the center. A little bit of sinkage, lots of jacks, you move things back in place. So these will stay. With the drywall on it, it can't collapse. I'll show you another one. Now this one, you can see we got a crack. Even the trim is moved. So when I get down into this one, Sam, when I get down into this one, there'll be some special shoring that I have to do to make sure it doesn't fall. This is not a load-bearing wall here. I went up and looked, cut a hole into the attic, into the floor joist above. But rather than mess around because of my glass, when we get into it further and I show you how to rebuild, I'll be taking out the joist one at a time. So today we're going to start in here, and we're going to remove our concrete. Putting it in the truck. The plan itself, right here, we're doing that section. This is phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Once we get all the existing material out of the way, we're building concrete piers. We have to jackhammer this off to get all the loose stinks out. We have epoxy rods going in 8 inches. We have a plate embedded into the concrete with Nelson anchors. our steel beam. Then we come down here, on top of the steel beam, we'll be putting in a 2x6, then running our floor joist, blocking every 10 feet on center. Then we're going to do 3/4 plywood. I'm going to eliminate all the concrete. There's just no need for it in the building. I'm also addressing the problem that they don't have the money for, which is to stop some of the water that's coming down the hill. At least they need to get some venting in there. So I'm working with them on that. How I've designed it, I mean, it'll easily get 100 years, just like these did, even if they don't switch anything. It's really fun to be involved in the beginning. I get to make decisions for the owner based on the materials, and the direction, and the sequence, and can totally save money instead of just having somebody that isn't sure about doing it. They might be smart being able to stamp those drawings, but trying to figure out how to do it and how to not take walls down. The other guys said that they talked to, both of them said the walls, everything has to come out. Well, heck, you're probably adding $200,000 to that. So there'll be more to come. My name is Dennis Kintop. I am one man coming to you from the JOCO Project in Aurora, Illinois. Great to be alive and just so happy that I can work. The arms are still not doing what I want. I can jackhammer, but I couldn't hold the paper up under the microwave. Thanks, kids.
See you later.